The New South Wales government's just committed $1 billion to the recovery of communities devastated in the bushfires crisis. Julia Bradley's at the RFS headquarters in Sydney. Julia, how will this money be spent?
Well, it's money that's going to be spent over the next 2 years. The New South Wales Premier has said it will be spent on buildings that are damaged, destroyed, or that need improvement after fires ravaged the state. She said it could also be spent on roads, on rail lines, on schools and hospitals, even on communications infrastructure as well as energy infrastructure. Now, it's going to be in the form of direct payments to individuals, businesses and local councils, all those that have been affected by these devastating bushfires. And this extra funding, it is on top of the $2 billion that's already been committed by the federal government towards recovery. And the advice from our Premier, Gladys Berejiklian, she said to the RFS, do what you need to do now and we can worry about bills later.
The New South Wales government will focus on rebuilding the communities, on that infrastructure which has either been damaged, destroyed or needs improvement. And that can range from a bridge to a road to a rail line to a school, a hospital, or it can also extend to communications and energy infrastructure as well. Of course, we're always standing shoulder to shoulder with those who've been impacted by these devastating fires, this catastrophe which has come to New South Wales, and we're stepping up to make sure we provide that support.
And Julia, fire conditions are set to worsen tomorrow.
That's right, Annalise. At the moment, we're seeing a low to moderate fire danger across much of the state. But this is going to change tomorrow. We're going to start to see some searing temperatures climbing up to 45 degrees in some western parts of the state. We're also going to see winds significantly pick up. We're going to see a cold front start to sweep across the state and a southerly buster as well that could start to wreak havoc on some of our fire grounds. So how are crews preparing at this stage? Well, they're really working to strengthen containment lines ahead of these deteriorating conditions. We're seeing significant backburning operations at the Currowan Blaze, the Moreton fire, the Green Wattle Creek fire, as well as that border fire near Eden. And we've still got significant resources on the ground, more than 2,500 firefighters tackling almost 130 fires still burning. And the advice from residents across the state is to avoid the south coast of New South Wales ahead of these worsening conditions.
I think the idea was that tourists just to stay away from that area, just let the fires go through. Hopefully after tomorrow we'll get another few days of cooler weather and we can start to look at how we get containment on these fires. But certainly locally, I think that what they're saying is just if you don't need to be in that area, just avoid being there tomorrow.
So we could see the fire danger elevated to severe in some areas tomorrow, but things will start to calm down by the weekend when we're going to start to see a significant drop in temperatures.
Julia Bradley, thank you.